Hello friends, in this video we will start with NOR Latch. Let us begin. So what we are learning is NOR Latch here. To understand this NOR Latch, the basic element which is used over here is of course NOR gate. So let us review the NOR gate truth table. So AB 00011011 for all combinations you have a status of Y ready-made here. In fact, it is exactly inverse of OR gate. If you remember, in OR gate, if one of the input is connected to 1, output is 0. That's the reason why for all three combinations 0, 1, 1, 0 and 1, 1, due to presence of 1, output is 0. Whereas in OR gate, we know the fact when 0, 0 input is given, output is 0, but in NOR gate, you get output as 1. So what I've done, I again made a partition here for above two combinations. As you can see, A equal to 0, and for lower two combinations, as you can see, A equal to 1. As usual, I am trying to get Y in terms of B. So as you can see, for first two combinations, when B is 0, Y is 1, when B is 1, Y is 0. Can I say Y is inverse version of B, and therefore I supposed to say Y equal to B bar. From here, I'll come to a very important conclusion, and that conclusion is when one of the input of NOR gate is fixed to 0, output acts as NOT gate for the remaining input. I repeat, when in NOR gate, when one of the input is fixed to 0, the NOR gate acts as NOT gate for the other input. So as you can see, when one of the input, let's say A, when it is connected to 0, output will act as NOT gate for the other input, that is nothing but B, and that's the reason why Y is equal to B bar. Am I right? Let's see the last two combinations for which A equal to 1. When B is 0, Y is 0. When B is 1, Y is 0, meaning that Y is independent of B. So irrespective what status of B is, Y is always 0. So when one of the input of NOR gate is fixed to 1, output is always 0. It is in fact considered as disable condition for NOR gate. When one of the input is connected to 1, the particular NOR gate gets disabled and output is always 0 irrespective what you apply on the another input. So the final conclusion once again, for NOR gate, when one of the input is fixed to 0, it acts as NOT gate for the other input. When one of the input is connected to 1, it gets disabled and output is always 0. So let's see case number 1. So as you can see, a NOR latch here which is constructed by using two NOR gates and the outputs are cross coupled. As we have seen in previous video, the NOT gates were cross coupled and it forms a latch circuit. Similarly, when NOR gates are cross coupled, they are also going to form a latch circuit. In fact, here as compared to the previous NOT gate video, as now we can see, since NOR gate has got two inputs, so when one of the input is busy in taking feedback, the other input is available for user to change. I mean, we have got some input arrangement here to change the values of X and Y here. So I have assumed inputs as A and B, outputs as X and Y. Accordingly, we will study all the cases, and the cases will be all possible combinations of A and B, which is 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0 and 1, 1. Let us start one case at a time. So let's start case number 1. When A equal to 0, B equal to 0. We have already studied the nature. That is, when one of the input is fixed to 0, it acts as NOT gate for the other input. So as you can see, concentrate on first NOR gate. When A is equal to 0, output will be complement of the other input. So if you observe NOR gate number 1, the other input which is provided over here is Y. So can I say that output X will be complement of Y? Similarly, as you can see, B is also provided as 0. When B input is equal to 0, it means even again NOR gate number 2 will also act as NOT gate for the remaining input. So as you can see, the remaining input is X here. So when B is fixed to 0, output will be complement of the other input. So I can say that Y is equal to X complement. Y equal to X complement. Now question is, when I say X equal to Y bar and Y equal to X bar, do I really know the values of X and Y? No, we don't know. But what we can do, a tricky situation. See, x equal to, we say that it is y bar, but what is y value? Can I say y value is x bar? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to substitute this y value over here. Therefore, instead of y, I'm going to write x bar, and again we had a complement here. Similarly, when I say y equal to x bar, do I know what was the value of x? Yes, I know value of x in terms of y. So why not to substitute x equal to y bar here? So I can substitute x equal to y bar here, and we already have one more complement here. So by NOT law, when double complement is there, it cancels each other, and therefore I can say that x equal to x and y equal to y. Now this is quite a weird situation that we have come across. What is exactly mean by x equal to x and y equal to y? We shouldn't say x equal to x and y equal to y. We supposed to say that x remains x and y remains y, meaning that let's say if the output was 0 1, then it is going to remain 0 1. They are not going to change. Otherwise, if I consider x and y as 1 0, then output remains as 1 0 and they are not going to change. It is the meaning of x equal to x and y equal to y. It means this is also called as no change condition, or it is also called as a latch condition. So remember, case number 1 can be named as a no change condition, or it is also known as a latch operation, because according to latch operation output never changes, or we can say next output are exactly same as what was previous output. Let us study the next case where a equal to 0 and now b equal to 1. So as you can see, a equal to 0 but b equal to 1. So we should know the fact, when one of the input is fixed to 0, it acts as NOT gate for the remaining input. So as you can see, a equal to 0 causes x to become complement of y. So I can write x equal to y bar. Am I right? As you can see, now b is fixed to 1. When one of the input is fixed to 1, for NOR gate it becomes disabled and output is permanently 0 irrespective what you apply on the other input. Therefore I can straight away say y equal to 0. As you can see, x equal to y bar and y equal to 0. Now the question is, do we know the value of y? Yes, we know the value of y and it is 0. So can I say x equal to 0 bar and y equal to 0 itself? So I can say x equal to 1 and y equal to 0. You can see that outputs are complement of each other, and that is what is required for every latch. Output should be complement of each other logically. In fact, we used to call them as q and q bar. For some reason I have now written them as x and y, but ultimately they are q and q bar, that is output should be always complement of each other for every latch. So right now x equal to 1 and y equal to 0, right? So in conclusion part I can write, when a equal to 0 and b equal to 1 causes x to become 1 and y to become 0. Accordingly, this situation is also called as something, but that I am going to explain at the end of case number 4 only. So I am sure you must have understood case number 2. Let's move to case 3 and case 4. So case 3 is 1-0 combination and case 4 will be 1-1 combination for same sort of circuit. So let's start case number 3 where a equal to 1 and b equal to 0. So for a equal to 1 and b equal to 0, we know that for NOR gate, when one of the input is fixed to 1, irrespective what is applied as a second input, output is always 0. It means it is causes x to become 0 irrespective what you have applied as a second input. Whereas when b is fixed to 0, so for NOR gate, when one of the input is fixed to 0, it acts as NOT gate for the remaining input. So the remaining input for gate number 2 is x, therefore I can say y equal to x bar. So x equal to 0 and y equal to x bar, but since x equal to 0, I can say y equal to 0 complement. Ultimately x is 1 and y is, ultimately x is 0 but y is 1. So on a conclusion part I can only say that when a equal to 1 and b equal to 0, we say that x equal to 0 and y equal to 1. Even this output is called something, but as I said, I am going to reveal it after case number 4 only. So let's study the last case that we have, that is a equal to 1 and b equal to 1. Since a equal to 1 and b equal to 1, let us assume 1 1 here. So we know the fact, for every NOR gate, when one of the input is fixed to 1, it gets disabled and output is 0 irrespective what you apply as a second input. Therefore, A equal to 1 causes X to become 0 and B equal to 1 causes Y to also become 0 when we have studied latch using NOT gate. So this is logically incorrect. Incorrect because we treat generally X as Q and Y as Q bar, and Q bar cannot be equal. But this time they are equal and we cannot do anything. We cannot help it in fact, because A equal to 1, B equal to 1 ultimately causes X to become 0 as well as Y to become 0. Logically, since it is incorrect, therefore we should avoid this case. So on a conclusion part, I can only write avoid the case. Outputs are illogical. Also, sometimes we can say outputs are indeterminate in state. Outputs are said to be indeterminate. Why I am saying this as indeterminate? I will prove this point when we will see the next video. So I will explain you this point why outputs are called as indeterminate in case number 4. So let us go on verifying, or let us go on summarizing what we have done so far. So the circuit that we had consisting of two NOR gates, outputs of which were cross coupled like this, and we had two inputs called as A, B, an output that we had as X and Y. Now I am just going to replace this A with R, this B with S, this X with Q, and this Y as Q bar. So let us see. So we had this as 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1. I am sure you remember in case number 1 we kept A equal to 0, B equal to 0. Indirectly I can say R equal to 0, S equal to 0. We got no change condition where X remains X and Y remains Y. So in this case I can say Q remains Q and Q bar remains Q bar. That is nothing but present output is same as previous output, and therefore we can say it is no change condition. We will see what happens in rest of the cases. When 0 1 case we applied, we got Q was 1 and Q bar was 0. Remember, in every latch Q is considered as main output. Main output as in, depending upon the status of this Q, we are going to say what is the status of this latch. For example, when Q is equal to 1, that is main output is equal to 1, we say that it is a set condition, and when main output is resulting 0, we say that it is a reset condition. So for 1 0 output combination, when Q is equal to 1, since main output is equal to 1, we say this is what we called as set condition. For 1 0 combination, that is case number 3, we have already observed we get 0 1 output. So as now you can see the main output is equal to 0, and since main output equal to 0, we say this is a reset state or a reset condition. And when we applied R and S equal to 1 1, we got Q also 0 as well as Q bar equal to 0, because both the NOR gates gets disabled, and in disabled state it gives you 0, that we have already seen. So what we have said is avoid the case. Avoid the case as in we never ever apply R and S equal to 1 1 for NOR gate. So I am sure avoid the case as in we never apply R and S equal to 1 1 in this type of latch. Thank you.